Hello guys and welcome back to another video reaction. In today's video we're going to be looking into why ladies or women should stop being delusional. Women are supposed to stop being delusional. Reason being, men don't care nowadays. These men you're seeing outside here, they don't care. So ladies are supposed to stop being delusional. Because the moment you start chasing after this man, he knows that you are so desperate. Women are advised not to be desperate for men. Stop being delusional. So guys, let's go straight into this video.
Do not attach romantic feelings to simple situations. He looked at you because he's got eyes, not because you're so special. Yes, you're dressed so nice, but he looked at you because he's got eyes and you are standing within his, lookability. He can see you because you're standing right there. He took a quick glance at you. It's because you like him that you are romanticizing his glances. And that often means that you're attracted to inconsistency, that a glance from a man makes you feel like you mean the world to him. You don't. Number 2, do not feed your anxieties about men. What is he doing? Why hasn't he texted me? He's having a life, something you're incapable of doing. I know, I'm clocking both our T's because I need it. Cheers. Why isn't he texting? He's probably spending time with his family. He probably doesn't care about you. Have you thought about that? Because when we like men, we tend to think that we are at the top of their, itinerary, but we are not. He's not thinking of you at all. That's why he doesn't care. He's having a life outside you. Your inability to have a life outside him is not his responsibility, but you feel like it is his responsibility to see how anxious you are and validate that. He doesn't care. He never will. Move on. So, give yourself plausible excuses as to why he's not responding to you. Let the top of that be, he doesn't care about you. Until he goes out of his way to show it, it is not your job to let your anxiety second guess a man's actions towards you.
Exactly, ladies. Those men, those guys, they don't care at all. Stop being delusional about men. First of all, if you are a woman or you are a lady, you keep on thinking about the whole day. Why hasn't this guy called me? Why hasn't he texted me? Why isn't he returning my call? Why isn't he not returning my text messages? Stop thinking about this man. He's got his life, you've got your life. Start loving yourself first. But stop being delusional about men.
Ladies, this message is for you. Never be desperate for a man. Desperation is the worst state that a woman can ever be in. Never be desperate for a man's love, his attention, or wanting him to choose you. You will always regret it. When you indicate to a man that you are desperate to have him, to have his love, his attention, and desperate for him to choose you, guess what? He would take advantage of that, use you, and not make you a priority. Never be desperate for a man. Always remember that when you're dealing with men, have some sense of dignity. Maintain your dignity and a sense of pride. Because when you're desperate for a man's love, his attention, and you're desperate for him to choose you, you will get played and you will end up regretting it. My name is Dr. Zita. I am a sociologist. I keep it real. I'm a straight shooter. If you're not following, guess what? You should hit the follow button.
Exactly, ladies. Never be desperate for a man. Because the moment this man realizes or notices that you are actually running after him, you are desperate for him, he's going to start manipulate you. Stop undermining yourself. Respect your dignity as a woman. Respect your femininity and never be desperate for a man. Because this man, the moment he actually knows that you are desperate for him, you've given all you are all for him. He's going to take advantage of you. He's even going to manipulate you. And we've got even men who normally use women, for example, financially. So ladies are advised, don't be desperate for a man. Stop being delusional and know your rights. Know and stand for your rights and respect your dignity as a woman.
If the people who love you the most and who are the closest to you don't like your man, it's time to wake up and think, why would the people who love me the most not like this man? Let's stop living in La La Land. Y'all gotta stop saying that your friends and family are hating on your relationship. Y'all gotta stop saying that friends and family who've been in your life before this man are hating and want to prey on the downfall of your relationship. Let's be for real. Nobody get no money if you and your man break up. Stop being delusional. If the people who love you the most do not like your man, it's for a reason. If the people who love you the most are warning you and speaking out against your man, it's for a reason. Snap out of your delusion, please. Y'all are not Bonnie and Clyde. Let's be so for real. When people have their own bills, why would people miraculously just hate your nigga for no reason? Y'all gotta stop being delusional. It's irritating.
Exactly. Stop being delusional. If maybe, for example, your family member or the people that love you the most are against your man, they don't like that man at all. They're actually telling you to stop seeing that guy. They've got a reason. They're seeing something that is negative about that man. And because they really love you, that is the reason they're going ahead and telling you not to see that man. There must be a reason why they're telling you not to see that man or not to go into a relationship with that guy. And so stop being delusional.
Never chase a man unless they have your purse and they stole it and you're running to get it. Never ever chase a man. If you chase a man, your name is Pickbisha. Period. Okay? So, no matter what, don't chase no man. Done. Okay? If you chase a man, it's because you don't feel like you're good enough for them to chase you. So then you automatically take on the masculine role and chase them instead, which is wrong. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to attract. If you're not attracting, you're not attractive. So go get attractive and you can attract. If you're not attracting the type of man you want, then you need to find out what type of woman he likes so you can become attractive to him. And then I know a lot of pick-me-shas and people are going to be like, I'm not getting ready to change for no man. Well, then don't chase after a man who doesn't find you attractive. Okay? Because y'all will walk around looking like who did it and why and say you don't care what people think. But then when it comes to some guy, you're going to chase after him even though you're not his type. You don't look like what he wants. And then you get mad about it. But I'm trying to tell y'all from the beginning, if you want a certain type of man, you have to be attractive to him and what he likes visually. Okay? Some women don't listen when I tell them that. They want to look how they want to look and then chase after the man who's not attractive to them. Yes, they may sleep with you and then discard you or use you for whatever you have. But remember what I told you. If they like what you look like and if they like you, they will approach. So if you are not having luck with men approaching you, the type of man that is approaching you, you need to do a little bit of research and see what those types of men are attracted to. And then if you want those type of men to chase you, you got to make sure you are attractive to them. It's simple math.
Let's respond to a couple of comments by women under the video where I staged a white man saying that romantic love was created by lower status men to hypnotize and charm women because lower status men could not compete with higher status men. The white man I staged is Dr. Orion Taraban. He is a licensed psychologist in the state of California in the United States of America. You see, a lot of you women actively participate in your oppression. A lot of women are not victims. You actively participate in your own oppression and it is called hegemony. Most of you women, when you expect a man to love you, you are trying to get water out of stone. The nature of men and the socialization of men does not position them to love a woman. Most of you need to go and read about the nature of man. And it goes back to the works of people like Thomas Hobbes. Thomas Hobbes talked about the concept of a social contract, which is a way in which individuals submit their will to an authority or the government to ensure that things are run smoothly in society. This is to tell you that the nature of man, which is men, are not peaceful, are not cooperative, and laws exist to control men. You can have a society filled with women, and women will find a way to cooperate with each other, and there will be less violence and less chaos. Secondly, men are not socialized to be able to love women. I have said this multiple times. When you go to the toys aisle, when boys are growing up, they are not growing up to aspire to be married, to love a woman, take care of their family, be emotionally available. Boys are playing with things like Iron Man, Batman, toy guns. Men are isolated from the reality when they're growing up. On the other hand, when you go to the toys aisle, for girls, you will see Barbie dolls, kitchen equipment. And so girls from a young age are being socialized to aspire to be with men, to aspire for marriage, and to be able to connect with the things around them. Hence, they play with dolls and kitchen equipment. So when as a woman, you are here online saying that, oh, there are exceptions, a man can love me, you can be in a happy, fulfilled relationship with a man, it shows that you are delusional. Because from the point of nature and nurture, men are not being equipped to give women what women want, which is love. And I am not saying all men. However, any man that can show up to love a woman have done a lot of internal work to be that kind of man. And only few of those men exist. Also, the women in the comment section posting these comments, you are African women. The concept of romantic love is not linked to the African context when it comes to marriage. It is linked to the European context. And a white man is telling you that romantic love is a hypnotic spell by lower status men to charm women and compete with a higher status man, and you're here saying that he is wrong. Also, the concept of monogamy, which emanated from European society, was never about love. Monogamy was about private property and inheritance. Monogamy became part of European society because aristocrats and the bourgeoisie wanted to ensure that the children who inherit their properties are biologically connected to them, because there was no way they could determine their offsprings are biologically connected to them unless they instituted monogamy. And so monogamy and marriage was never to benefit women, and it was never about love. It was about private property and inheritance. And that was the same thing that the white man who talked about love being a hypnotic spell by lower status men was also emphasizing, that when it comes to love, it is always about the lack of material assets, and therefore lower status men wanted to lure women with something that they believe will make up for the fact that they didn't have any material benefits to give a woman. I am not sure the type of men some of you women interact with. However, from my experience, when I engage with men who have money and they are successful, they don't talk about love. They often share what they can do for me, and they start by showing me what they can do for me. They don't talk about love. It is only men who do not have financial resources or any social status. They are the ones that talk about love. Look on social media. Anytime a man is saying, oh my God, what about love? You don't care about love. It's a man who has nothing. It's a man who is broke. It's a man who has no money or nothing tangible to offer a woman. And so the white man was not wrong. He was spot on with his analysis. My name is Dr. Zita. I'm a sociologist. Unfortunately, not all women can be saved, because some women are committed to participating in their own oppression. If you're not following, guess what? Hit the follow button.
That's it, guys, for today. Ladies, women, our advice to stop being delusional. Stop chasing after that man. Stop fancying about that guy. Those men, those guys you're seeing outside there, they no longer care about you at all. They don't care anymore. So stop being delusional. By saying stop being delusional, I mean that you'll find, for example, a woman is fancying after a certain guy. A woman is chasing after a certain guy. It's like you want this man to love you by force. Stop being delusional. Because the moment this guy realizes that you are actually fancying after him, he's going to take advantage of you. He's going even to manipulate you or even use you financially or any other way. So ladies are advised to stop being delusional, stop chasing after men. If you're a woman, let that guy, let that man come after you. Let that man chase you and not vice versa. A woman is advised not to chase after a guy. So the thing here is stop being delusional. And so guys, thank you so much. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. What do you think about ladies being delusional about men? Because these men no longer care about women anymore. Let me know about this in the comment section, and bye bye for now.